And we're back in Final Fantasy XIV, the Stormblood expansion. And we are back where we left off, in this little town that I can't remember the name of. Did I successfully? Yes, I did. I was just checking to make sure I successfully changed the chat window before recording. I usually forget, and I have to start and then stop and then restart again. So yeah, we're here in this place of Mount Yorn, whatever this little village is called. Radiata. That's what it's called. Radiata. Getting ready to continue with the main scenario quest. I've leveled up to level 69. It's still Saturday, by the way. It's Saturday afternoon now. I did 2 runs of the, whatever this dungeon's called. Doma Castle. I did 2 runs of Doma Castle. Still one of my favorite dungeons so far. It's cool because the major mechanics are just dodging AoEs. Those are my favorite dungeons. You don't have to really know anything. Just dodge the red stuff on the floor. That's basically it. I did a few hunting things too. I got another 3-star veteran mark thing. But I can't complete it because the last one is a Yabby in the Locks, which I assume is the final zone. And I'm also assuming that we're going to be heading in that direction fairly soon. Once we unlock this Castramabania dungeon, which I assume is going to happen very shortly. Which is one reason why I'm going a little slow here. So, let's continue. There's a glossy neater hunting target out there. Alright, here we are. When last we were here, we were talking to this Starkwood lady about something. Whoops, wrong. Scroll bar, scroll down. Where courage endures. The Rhodian woman you seek is somewhere in Radiata, and Lise is eager to find her. Search for your contact. Meet with the contact. We did that. What do you think, Starkwood? I tell you, some of these resistance folk can't see the forest for the trees. Ambushing the occasional Imperial patrol won't change a damn thing. Infiltrating their castrums and learning their secrets, on the other hand. Lise. It's thanks to brave men and women like her that we still stand a chance to win this war. Alize. It's good to see that even this deep within occupied territory, there are still those who would defy their oppressors. Indeed. Hey, that archer has the same gear that I do. What the what? What the what? I did actually get a little bit of different stuff in Doma Castle. I got some new gloves on, and I got these short pants, which look kind of silly, but it's a little bit better stats, so I put them on. The Price of Freedom is our next quest. Whoa. As usual, Alphino has a brilliant plan. We have that which we came for. All that remains is to make our preparations. Tia, you and your ever-dependable allies will enter the castrum with my sister and I, by way of the ventilation ducts leading to the hangars. From there, you will proceed into weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alize and I will create a diversion elsewhere, and in the ensuing confusion, Lise and her unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, all 3 parties will subsequently converge on this location, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nago on the details, says Lise. The rest of you, come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitech patrols before you can infiltrate the castrum, says Starkwood. Well, everybody's going off in different directions. So our job is to search for Imperial patrols. Now I'm kind of hoping this will take a little bit of time, because it would be really, really silly to unlock a dungeon 5 minutes into this video. I sense a hostile presence. Peeps, I need your help. Ooh, huge linear AoE. This fellow is... What? Did somebody just die? What the hell? That was so funny. Sorry if I killed somebody. Did somebody just die? What the heck? Oh my god, I'm cracking up. That was so funny. Did somebody else get killed by my instance? By my mobs? That was funny. This time I'll make sure that I have all the aggro. Somebody's helping me out here. Yippee! Thank you! Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you. Are you following me? Is this like your mission in life to help people with this quest? Alphino. Quickly and quietly, so as not to raise the alarm. What is an alarm? Yeah, we're gonna unlock this dungeon. Right now, aren't we? Here's hoping that there aren't too many for us to handle. Stark Woad. Almost there, friends. Your point of entry is just around the bend up ahead. The last patrol should be here any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance. Assuming they keep to their usual schedule, might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case. Lead the way and deal with the last patrol if you would. We'll hold here and watch for soldiers coming from the west. Here's hoping there aren't too many for us to handle. Alright. Looks like a bunch of folks are here. Watching a cutscene. Let's survey the situation. Hostile presence! Let's draw them away, peeps. From those others, so that they don't... So that they don't get hit by my AoEs. AoEs meant for me, I should say. Did I turn on the speaker volume? Yes, I did. I forget that sometimes. Who did a regen on me? Oh no, he did a regen on himself. There we are! Alright, now we're gonna hit this destination. Watch a cutscene, probably, before we go into the dungeon. By Rauga, I knew you lot were good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Tia is the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think we have learned something from our time in her company. Now, where is the entrance to the ducts? Right behind you. I've mapped the branches so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars or any number of other places. Okay. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Tia, we shall divide into 2 groups and proceed via separate routes into the castrum. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lys and her men. If there's nothing else, I'll return to the Resistance forces and show them to their entrance. May Rauga guide you to victory. Thank you, Stark Woad. This is your last chance to make preparations, Tia. When you and yours are ready, we shall begin. Okay. Castor Mabania now accessible. Unlock the dungeon 10 minutes into the video. Well, we're gonna do some creative video editing here. I think I'm gonna do exactly what I did with Sri Lakshmi, and just kind of put in a short medley of the dungeon with the cutscenes, and then go from there. Actually, I forgot to talk to Alizé and Alphino. Let's talk to them first. It won't be long before someone realizes their armor is missing. We have to hurry. Alphino. The Alliance is counting on us to deal with that cannon. Failure is not an option. Okay. I'll get right on it. Here we go with Castor Mabania. I've got a free company party for this one, so hopefully I won't embarrass myself too much this time. I am still going into this completely blind, though. And here we go. This is a dark-looking place. First boss, incoming, Magna Roder. Oh, he looks like a motorcycle. He has. Whoa! Yeah! Initiating ice break protocol. Critical failure, critical failure. Down goes the road warrior. Kill the Magitech pod. I really need to work on my bonds. You know, every time I'm in a dungeon, I think to myself, as soon as I get out of this dungeon, I'm gonna work on my binds and put some stuff on there that I want. And then I don't do it, and then I get into the next dungeon and I'm like, okay, this time I'm definitely gonna work on my binds when I get out of this dungeon. Whoa! They're everywhere! The motorbikers. New boss. Number 24. With ice and fire, so we go to lightning. Which one's lightning? Is this one lightning? That one sort of looks like lightning. Convergent aspected to lightning. Okay, so we just have to run into it and get the buff, and then we can get out. Ow! Youch! Okay, I think I did something wrong. Okay, now each of us go into a pillar. Lightning and ice, so fire, right. Oh damn it, I missed which one we go to. Ice and fire, okay, there we go. I just watched everybody else. Yay! We got it. We nailed it. Final boss. Clear the central compound. Cutscene. Who is this guy? It's a machine. Ooh. Ooh. It's the Hulk with claw hands. Probably should space out a little bit. Oh, he's gone to the center. AoEs. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna get nailed. I got nailed on that one. Well, it didn't do too much damage. This way, little one. This way. Time for your medicine. I can't... Oh, there's an ad. I got a death claw on me here. Oh, damn it. Ah, I should have known he was gonna freeze me. I should have known that. Yikes. Oh, God. Sorry. I think... Oh, somebody died. Oh, no. Did our healer die? Alright, we got the Hulk with claws. Good for us.
Are you all right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna come back to life, isn't it? No, it's dead.
Lise! Thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
Ready. Oh, Fordola's here.
They're here!
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?!
I gave the order to fire.
It was over! The Skulls had surrendered, no one else had to die, and you killed them! Your own people! Your own comrades!
You're right! I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest, trained and fought with every last one of them, good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths, and I knew exactly what I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted. We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom! You killed your own! They trusted you, and you killed them! Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
Whoa. I don't like the look of this.
Lise! Gotcha!
Oh, no! No!
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
Alize!
Even so, the odds are against me.
Coward! Get back here!
So, Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the Royal Hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
Phew. Nah, I don't want to help.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Okay, I'll help.
Right.
Okay, the dungeon is over. Castrum Abania is complete. Had a very successful free company run, and it was a lot of fun. So we are out here. I don't exactly know how much time I have left on my video because I'm gonna have to sort of edit this together in an unconventional way. I'm gonna stick like highlights of the dungeon into the middle of this video, and I don't exactly know how much time that's gonna take. So I'm gonna assume I have like less than 30 minutes left probably. So we'll see how much we can get done in that time. Hey Raban, I was just in a dungeon. Well done. That thrice-damned cannon won't be troubling us again. I know. Servant officer. I'm told one of your comrades was injured during the operation. If there is aught we can do to help, pray do not hesitate to ask. Well, yeah. Alize was injured in the dramatic cutscene that followed the dungeon. Alright, Lise, what do we do? Well, we did it. Castrum Abania belongs to us now. Naga and her people took Alize and Radiata. Naga and her people took Alize to Radiata to receive treatment. Alphino tells me she'll make a full recovery. Well, that's good. I know I should be happy. We won, and with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. We should report to General Alden. Krile wasn't here, but who knows? Maybe one of Raban's men found something which could lead us to her. Can't hurt to ask, anyway. Nope. No pants for me. Guess I'll get samurai pants. Mount speed has increased. Woohoo! That means this is going to be an aether current. Nope, it's not. Okay. Twin silk slops of aiming will be our next gear. Raban wishes to thank you for your service. Raban's invitation. Tia, Commander Hext, fine work you did today. After Specula Imperatoris, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Ralga's star yet burns bright. I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that Alize was injured in the fighting. It happened like this, and then this happened, and then the thing, then there was a jump, and the... Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she will make a full recovery. Fordola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. But if Zeno wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this bull would fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that we're almost to the end, but we've still got to save Krile and do so much more. Aye. We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Yeah, okay. Well, if you say so. Listen, Lise. It will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance into the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you. Both of you. After this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not. Okay. Then come with me to Radiata. From there we'll need to follow another road to the south. What, we're just gonna walk? Okay then, I guess we're just gonna go walking around with Raubon. Oh, there's a zigzag pattern on these steps. Where am I exactly? I'm at the door to the locks. Which is the next zone. The final zone, I take it. Ah, we're going down here. That will be where we find the final ether current. You know, actually, I should probably follow this thing to find the ether current, because I've clearly walked right past it. I actually kind of want to take my time with this video, because when I finish this video, it's late in the afternoon, the sun is going down, which means it's time for me to mow. I'm not really looking forward to it, even though the sun will be down. It's still very, very hot outside, and there's the ether current. Is that the last one in this zone that I need to find? I believe it is. It is. Only 2 more quests, and I will have flying unlocked. Okay, let's just go this way. I guess we can get there. Yep, we'll go past the caterpillars. The Highland Erukas, which look a lot like caterpillars to me. Hey, there's Lise. Hey, Lise. Where's Raubon? I don't think I know this village. It's so small. Is this where Raubon grew up? Hey, Gibbon.
Ah, an adventurer. We've nothing to offer, but you're free to rest here as long as you like.
Well, tell me about yourself.
The name's Gibbon. I'm just a simple man, living in a simple village. I was an army man back in the day. Oh, what a time to be alive that was. No matter how good a soldier you are, though, there's no fighting against time. Eventually I retired from my post and returned home. Since then it's been nothing but tilling what little soil we have from sunup to sunset.
What kind of place is this?
This village, or at least what's left of it, is Cold Hearth. If you ask me, it's a bloody miracle anything grows up here. We managed to harvest a bit to eat and a bit to trade. Most of what we have came from the few young'uns what left to join the resistance. They use their wages to support us as best they can. Once those damned Garleans came, anyone who hadn't already left was conscripted. It's mostly only children and us old folks here now. If things don't change soon, Cold Hearth may not be around in a few years.
Well, that sounds like a problem for you. Ha ha ha, not for me. I can leave anytime I want. Rauken. These crates are, or rather were, filled with food. I thought it would last longer, but it looks like we're nearly out. I pray we have enough to buy more. Ragenher, another old man. Raubon was the one that led the armies to free Alamigo. My, he's grown to be quite the soldier, hasn't he? Ha, I knew it was his hometown. Papin. Ma said all the Garlean people ran away. Pa will be so happy when he comes home. He's been gone an awfully long time, though. I hope he's okay. Who's he? Sagar. Hello there.
I'm afraid we've nothing to offer you, miss. Barely anything grows here, and most of our able-bodied men and women either fled or were conscripted. I reckon this place only has a few years left.
Oh, hello there. Merchant and mender. Might I repair my gear, please? Thank you. Alright, let's talk to Raubon.
Even after all these years, it's still the same. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome.
Twin silk slops of aiming. Yes, liberty or death. Raubon would share with you a story. This is the second to last Aether Current. Ah, the last one's probably right there, right behind me. Just unlocked.
Tia, Lise, I brought you here for a reason.
Ah, cutscene.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
Oh?
You mean this is where you grew up?
Aye. Not much to look at, is it?
It looks kind of big, actually, for a peasant house.
Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, mind. We became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It's a frightening thing to face Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to bring them down. After a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us. Hard. I was wounded and sent home to recover. Back here.
Oh, echo. Flashback.
Will you remain silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death. Liberty or death? Liberty or death! If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
That was little Raubon.
Send you home to men, did they?
Aye, sir. Garlean's got the better of us. The chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier. What do you think those words mean?
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Spoken like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is a chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you neglect it, then sooner or later, you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir, I've never asked for much. Never wanted to live like a king, just wish it were a little bit easier is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder. Rest, mend. Regain your strength. You'll need it in the days to come. And mayhap one day we will need it too.
Thanks for the headache. Liberty or death?
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lys, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask. Liberty or death? Those were Curtis's words and his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods?
That was her father.
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too? I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola, though they may hate us, and the Ananta, though they may fear us. We'll fight, and we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
A good oath. And there is naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter.
Everybody nod together. Well, that was an odd little side story, I guess. Liberty or death? Has it really been 20 years since he wrote those words? I believe it has been.
Even a blind man can see that Lys wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. To be thrust into a position of authority under such conditions, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And when you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alize was dead for a moment back there.
We all did, Rauban.
'Tis one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk that of another is a burden no soldier is ever truly ready to shoulder. The fear, the guilt, it weighs on her, and that's good. It will make her a better commander.
It will make her a better commander.
But first she needs to learn to carry it, to not let it break her, to remember that some causes are worth fighting for. Liberty or death. Her father's words gave me strength once. Mayhap they'll do the same for her now. Right then, I think I've said enough. The two of you can head back. I mean to stay a bit longer.
Well, that was possibly the worst accent ever, but we got the gist of it across. I understand. He's been away for a long time, and he probably wants to be alone for a while. Let's head back to Radiata. But wait. There's a thing I need to unlock. Sagar, closing up shop. An important individual has yet to visit Coldhearth, and Sagar is growing concerned. You're one of those adventurers, aren't you? Travel this way and that, always helping folks? Well, I believe I speak for all of us here when I say we need your help. I'm sure you've noticed, but we don't have much. The only reason we get by is a merchant who comes and sells us supplies. I say sell, but it's so cheap, you might as well give it away. Trouble is, without so much as a word, he suddenly stopped coming. I'd go and search for him myself, but anyone who could have kept watch while I'm gone has been conscripted by those damn Imperials. Would you try asking around Radiata if anyone's seen him? He always talked about going there, so I figure it's a good place to start. Well, you're lucky, 'cause I'm going that way. I bet someone at Radiata has seen him. He often mentioned his trips there. I'm heading that way now. Hey, here's Lise. Let's talk to Lise on the way. Wait, am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? I don't know if it's Imperials or bandits, but I know there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest, and I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. I just want to head to Radiata to unlock my quest. My flying. I must have my flying. I must have it. Give it to me. Alright, looking around the red circle. Ah, I see a suspicious youth in the bushes. Hey there, what are you doing?
Seven hells, she's seen us. Sorted. Dead's as good as alive to the Imperials.
Oh, really? You folks think you can attack me? Peeps. A little help, peeps. There's 3 of them. Oh, now there's 2 of them. Now there's 1 of them. And now there's none of them. Nailed him. Where is that? That's Lise, right? Alright, I guess we'll go back to the town first and talk to people. Then we'll go back to Lise. Mort! I'm looking for somebody. Goldarth, why would anyone sell their wares in that ghost town? Guess she hasn't seen him. Let's mend our stuff real quick. Augury.
A merchant traveling to Coldhearth?
Wait, that's the guy in league with the Imperials, isn't he? Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in a while. Godfrey. What do you know of this?
Yeah, I've heard of him. His name's Frank. Some folks say he's doing these people a favor, but I think he's up to something.
Frank. That name sounds very familiar. Where do we... Oh wow, we gotta go all the way back to Aligiri to find Frank. Alright, let's go talk to Lise first. Then we'll use the teleport. And that will optimize our traveling patterns. Hey Lise. Oh, did you kill some folks? They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamegan, not even conscripts by the look of them. Barely adults. In fact, some of their faces look familiar. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata. They must have seen us when we were looking for stock. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they captured or killed us. Oh gods, Alizé and Alphino could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nago. Wait, I was just there. There was nothing happening there. Okay, well, I guess I gotta go back to Radiata before I use the teleport. Because I have to walk all the way back here. 24 minutes is the current time. Hey, Manago. What's all this about? You two look ready for a fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside Radiata and thought they might try to attack you too. Are you alright? Aye, we're fine. The twins are at Stark's. Alizé was asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers? Not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to Castro Mabania? God's damned fools. Luis, Tia, we overheard you talking. The ones that attacked you, they were young, less than 20 summers? Aye, I thought so. It's always the young ones, the ones who have ever only known the occupation. They're the ones you got to look out for. Oh, excuse me. See, the only decent work to be found in Radiata is for the Imperials, and everyone knows it. Children grow up knowing it. They have it pounded into their skulls that the best they can hope for is to serve an Imperial officer. Bloody fools! After everything they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the Resistance, not against us. Oh, they've been living in the shadow of a castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. You get some who can't wait to spit in a soldier's eye, but they get beaten for their trouble, or worse. Even so... And the ones that don't fight back, but refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Beat the dog that bites his master's hand, and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to abide are the ones that survive. Now you may say that's all about to change, and I believe you. Many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you have to, if it comes to it, but remember that. The sooner we liberate Alamigo and bring an end to the occupation, the better. Only then can we show these youths that things do not have to be this way. These youths. These youths. Only then will they know what it means to live free. We're going to build a new home for ourselves, together. A better home than they've ever known. Let's have everybody turn at once. I guess I'll get samurai boots. Alright. We've unlocked flying. That quest, at least. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is head back to the teleport. This should unlock flying in this zone, and then it will be easy to get back here again. And that's where I think I will stop this video. I'm starting to yawn. Late on a summer afternoon. The time of yawning. And I have to go outside and mow. Good day, ladies. What? Where's the guy I'm looking for? Thought he was around here somewhere. Nope, nothing back there. Alright, let's ride our chocobo to make this a little faster. Where is this guy? Frank, there you are.
They're asking about me at Coldhearth. I'd love to help, but the situation has gotten complicated, you see. The reason I was selling to them so cheap is because someone else was footing the bill. Some Imperial soldier said he grew up there. He went to the Garleans willingly, if you can believe that. They made him a watchman at one of their labor camps, and he's been funneling all his pay to me. Granted, I keep peddling my goods at Cold Hearth. Afraid his friends and family would refuse his gifts after turning his back on them. He got the smart idea of sending me up here, selling whatever they need for next to nothing. The thing is, he hasn't contacted me in days. A shame, too. On my next trip, I was supposed to deliver this bottle of arak. It's hard to come by nowadays, but he paid me good money to find it. Hey, wait, I bet I can deliver it. Would you mind taking it there for me? Ha, I knew it. As for this conversation, I'll leave it up to you whether or not you tell anyone. All things considered, I think he might have wanted someone to know. Alright. I will deliver this thing for you. Oh god, all the way back. The pain, the suffering. All the way back to there. Can I get there through there? There's a little passageway here. Let's see if we can use that little shortcut. Somehow I doubt it, because I think it's up in an area that I can't get to. Oh, that's a shame. What a bummer. I guess we'll be running. At least we can run a little faster now. Hopefully this will be the last time we need to run overland in this zone. I would help you, but I'm on my way elsewhere. So sorry. You'll be fine. Bunch of people there. What were you folks doing there? I've never really understood why there are some areas where you have to use a dialogue to go from one side to the other. And yet, once I unlock flying, I'll be able to just fly over top of there. Why could they not just put a doorway in there? I don't fully understand that. Leave me alone, true Griffin. I don't care how true you are. Ah, he turned. He's chasing me. The caterpillar is chasing me. Wait, did I miss? I did miss my turn off. I missed the off-ramp. I'm back for my flying. Give me my flying. Did you find any sign of the merchant? Meow, 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 meow. He was paid to come here by an imperial turncoat. They worked at a labor camp. No, it can't be. Meow, 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 meow. Here, take this and see. A bottle of arak. My son said. He said someday we'd... Never mind about the merchant. Here, it's not much, but you deserve it. Thank you for this. Flying! Freebird, the peaks!
The Peak's Aether Current attunement complete. At last, we can fly! Yay! Let's go fly up to the boat. Here we are. I'm sure that there's gonna be... I knew there was gonna be a sightseeing thing here. Look out. Oops, I have to be off my mount. Look out. Yay, sightseeing log 10 complete. Alright, I will stop here. And next time we will continue with the story. See you later.